Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words, become much more articulate. In today's episode, we're going to be breaking down Martin Scorsese's storytelling hack. Martin Scorsese is a famous film director that has inspired a lot of actors. The reason that he inspires a lot of actors is because the actors say that Martin Scorsese knows everything. You may think that's a little too general, so allow me to get more specific. They think that he knows everything in regards to film. He understands the actors' lines. He understands the camera angles that need to be used in order to highlight the story. And most importantly, he understands the story. If you ask Martin Scorsese how he ended up being like this, he'll give you a very simple response. See, when a lot of kids were kids, and let's say their parents had to do something, what these parents would do to the kids was they would put the kids in the library. I don't know about with other families, but that was it for me. I spent a lot of time in the library. And if you're watching this, you may be like, oh yeah, me too. But with Martin Scorsese, he spent a lot of time in the movie theaters. He was watching a whole bunch of movies, and that's where he started to notice something. He started to notice that cameras could help tell the story. Now, you may be thinking, well, this is obvious, Armani. How else are you going to have a movie without the camera? But that's not what Martin Scorsese saw only. Instead, he saw something deeper. He noticed that the cameras would every now and then stay still in a certain image. Other times when the character was having a traumatic moment, it would zoom in on this character. Other times when these characters went to a new location, the camera would zoom out. Martin Scorsese started to notice that this hidden tool that was hidden from the consumers, because I don't give a damn about a camera, especially when I'm watching a movie, can be used as leverage from the lens of a film director. The storytelling hack of Martin Scorsese is to see what the camera is doing throughout the movie. Most consumers do not notice this at all. And I'm sure until I brought it up, they're like, who gives a damn about the cameras? But the next time that you're consuming some sort of film, be it a TV show, a movie, a comedy special, whatever, just see the role that the camera is playing. Is it zooming in? Is it going from one shot to the next in an abrupt way? Is it transitioning among different individuals and such? Is it zooming out? The more that you can get a grasp of what the camera is doing, surprisingly, you're going to become a better storyteller yourself. You're going to understand a thing about rhythms. Even if you don't use the camera like that, for this YouTube show, the camera is just sitting there as it's looking at me. But still, applying Martin Scorsese's storytelling hack of seeing the movement in cameras allows me to understand more about my voice. I can tell when the voice is being stagnant for too long, and I know how to switch the voice in order to match the story. So even if you're not trying to be one of these cameramen, still try out Martin Scorsese's storytelling hack of seeing the role that the camera is playing on the story. And surprisingly, you will learn more about rhythms. And by understanding more about rhythms, you can apply it to your narrative. If you enjoyed today's talk and you want to learn more about storytelling, be sure to check out my book, The Art and Science of Storytelling. This book teaches you more about how to create pain, pleasure, use rhythms to your advantage, how to create beautiful protagonists, relatable antagonists, and much more. The Art and Science of Storytelling is currently out. Check out the link in the description box, the pinned comment, or go on Amazon and grab your copy today. Thank you very much for joining the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel, and I'll catch you next time.